Okay, let's proceed to problem number 3 on page 377. Anchor Company manufactures 3 main products, A, B, and C, from a joint process. Joint costs are allocated on the basis of market value at split-off point. Additional information for June production are as follows. So as you can see from the table, this data was derived from page 377. We arrange it in a way na maiintindihan nyo kasi masyadong magulo sa book. Okay, ayan. Product A has 50,000 units produced. Product B has 40,000 units produced, and Product C has 10,000 units produced, with a total of 100,000 units produced. Next is the sales value at split off. Product A has 420,000 pesos. Product B has 270,000 pesos, and Product C has 60,000 pesos, amounting to 750,000 pesos. Next is the additional processing cost if processed. If processed kasi, management may decide whether or not ibebenta na nila yung product at split off or ipaprocess pa siya to improve their salability. So product A has 88,000 pesos, additional processing cost. Product B has 30,000 pesos, and Product C has 12,000 pesos, amounting to 130,000 pesos. Next is the sales value if processed. Product A has 538,000 pesos. Product B has 320,000 pesos, and Product C has 78,000 pesos, amounting to 936,000 pesos. And the total joint cost is 450,000 pesos. So what you're required to do is to compute for the actual cost of each product using number 1, market value method, and number 2, average unit cost method. So to recap lang, market value method, yung basis na to for allocating the cost is yung market value ng bawat product. Whilst average unit cost method or physical output method, yung basis na to is yung units produced ng kada product. Okay. So step 1 for find the total market value at split off. So yung gagamitin natin dito is yung units produced and sales value at split off. Again, yung data na kailangan dito is mahanap lang siya sa problem. Ayun. So yung units produced multiply sa sales value at split off, you will get the total market value or the sales value of the product. So product A has 50,000 units produced multiplied sa 420,000 peso sales value at split off, which is equal to 21 billion pesos. Product B, 40,000 units produced multiplied sa 270,000 is equal to 10 billion 800 million pesos total market value. Next, product C, 10,000 units produced multiplied sa sales value at split off, which is 60,000 pesos, will equal to 600 million pesos. Add natin tong lahat to get the total market value at split off ng lahat ng product, 21 billion plus 10 billion 800 million, and 600 million is equal to 32 billion 400 million pesos. So tandaan lang po natin tong 32 billion 400 million because gagamitin natin to sa preceding solution. Okay, step 2, joint cost allocation to each product. So dito na natin i-divide, i-share yung cost ng bawat product na na-incur. So formula for allocating joint cost, total market value at split off divided by total market value of all products multiplied to the total joint cost is equal to share in joint cost. Again, itong total market value at split off, makukuha natin yan dito sa table, which is yung total market value ng kada product, which is yung 21 billion, 10 billion, 800 million, and yung 600 million. Itong total market value of all products, ito yung kinuha natin sa step 1, which is yung 32 billion 400 million pesos. And yung total joint cost, mahanap ulit siya sa problem, which is yung 450,000 pesos. Okay. Substitute natin. So product A has 21 billion total market value divided by the 32,400,000,000 na total market value ng lahat ng products multiply sa total joint cost ng 450,000 is equal to 291,666.67 pesos. Ang ibig sabihin lang nito is yung product A has incurred 291,666 pesos and 67 cents sa 450,000 pesos. Next, product B, yun ulit substitute 10,800,000,000 divided by 32,400,000,000 multiply sa total joint cost ng 450,000 pesos. You will get 149,999 pesos and 99 centavos. Product C, 600 million divided by 32,400,000,000 multiply sa 450,000 pesos and you will get 8,333 and 33 centavos. So, pwede nyo na siyang i-round off. So, pwede siyang maging 291,667 pesos or 150,000. And ito, pwede siyang maging 8,333. Either way, yung sagot niya is 450,000. So, again, tandaan ulit natin tong answers na nakuha natin kasi gagamitin natin siya sa further computations. So, last step is to calculate for the total production cost. Ang gagamitin lang natin dito is yung share and joint cost ng bawat product and the additional processing cost, which is mahanap ulit sa problem. So, ayun. Share and joint cost ng product A is 291,666 and 67 centavos plus 88,000 pesos is equal to total production cost of 379,666 pesos and 67 centavos. Next, product B has 149,999 pesos and 99 centavos plus the additional processing cost of 30,000 pesos will give you 179,999 and 99 centavos. And last, product C, share and joint cost of 8,333 and 33 centavos plus 12,000 additional processing costs is equal to 20,333 and 33 centavos. Add natin tong lahat to compute for the total production cost of the products. So, ayun. This will give you 580,000 pesos. Okay, next. Again, sa page 377, let's compute for the shared joint cost ng product using average unit cost method. So, again, yung average unit cost method, yung basis ng pag-allocate ng cost nito is yung units produced. So, ito lang yung kailanganin natin. Units produced and yung additional processing cost. Okay. Step 1 is to find the total units produced. Product A has 50,000 units produced, and product B, 40,000 units produced, and product C has 10,000 units produced. So, add lang natin tong lahat. This will give you 100,000 units, total units produced. Step 2, joint cost allocation to each product. So, the formula for allocating the joint cost is output per product or the units produced per product divided by the total joint product or the total of units produced multiplied to the total joint cost. So, in-substitute lang natin. Product A has 50,000 total units produced. And then, mahanap natin sa table, 50,000 units produced divided by the total joint product of 100,000 multiplied to total joint cost, which is 450,000. This will give you 225,000 pesos share in joint cost. Product B has 40,000 units produced divided by the total joint units produced of 100,000 multiplied the total joint cost of 450,000 is equal to 180,000 share in joint cost. And product C, 10,000 divided by 100,000 multiplied sa 450,000, this will give you 45,000 pesos share in joint cost. Ang ibig sabihin lang nito is yung product A has a share in joint cost of 225,000 or may na-incur siya na cost na 225,000 out of the 450,000 total joint cost. Ganun din sa product B and sa product C. Okay, last step is to calculate for the total production cost. And as you can see here, cost per unit or the average unit cost na 4.5. Makukuha to by dividing the total joint cost sa total units produced. So, yung total joint cost natin is yung 450,000 divided by sa total units produced na 100,000. So, 450,000 divided by 100,000 is equal to 4.5. So, yun. Para makuha yung share and joint cost niya, you'll just multiply the units produced ng kada product sa cost per unit. So, 50,000 times 4.5 will give you 225,000 share and joint cost. 40,000 units produced ng product B multiply sa cost per unit na 4.5 will give you 180,000 pesos. And product C, 10,000 times 4.5 will give you 45,000 share and joint cost. Ayan. So, sa pagkuha ng total production cost, you'll just add share and joint cost and the additional processing cost. Again, itong additional processing cost, given na siya sa problem. So, gagayahin nyo na lang siya. So, ayan, share and joint cost plus additional processing cost is equal to total production cost. So, product A, you have 225,000 share and joint cost plus the additional processing cost of 80,000 is equal to 313,000 total production cost ng product A. Then sa product B, ganun ulit. 180,000 share and joint cost plus the additional processing cost of 30,000 is equal to 210,000 total production cost, and 45,000 share and joint cost of product C multiplied to the 12,000 pesos additional processing cost will give you 57,000 total production cost ng product C. So to get the total production cost of all products, just add all of the total production cost of each product. 313,000 plus 210,000 plus 57,000 is equal to 580,000 pesos.